Hi, I'm Stephen with AlbertaUrbanGarden.ca. Some of my favorite childhood memories are of my family and myself in and around the garden. I would really love to share some of these cherished memories with my son. So today I thought I'd go through a couple of the things that I've done to plan for and plant a kid-friendly, snack-ready garden. Picking plant types that your kids enjoy is critical to getting them out into the garden. What I've done is I've selected and planted a wide variety of perennial fruit crops that my son enjoys. I tried to pick crops that would ripen at different times so that there is something that is snack ready at all times in the garden during the growing season. Current favorites are blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. And I'll be looking to add blackberries to my garden because my son has an absolute love for blackberries, so I want to make sure that they're available for him. Most kids' preferences for annuals shift over time. So what I've done is I've kept a list of the fruits and vegetables that my son enjoys, and I'll make sure to plant as many of them as I can. Having a wide variety of the crops that he enjoys will allow him to at least be interested in something and keep him coming back to the garden for more. Current favorites in this category involve carrots, peas, and tomatoes. If you're running out of space or are pressed for space, make sure to select varieties that you use yourself in your household cooking. What this will allow you to do is to have crops that your child may be interested in, and if they shift over to something else at a different point in time, the crop's not going to go to waste. You're going to bring it in and you're going to be able to use it in the kitchen. Now that you know what you want to plant, it's time to select the variety. What I try to do when I'm thinking of a kid-friendly garden is a snack-ready variety. So instead of that 2-pound tomato, why not pick some cherry tomatoes that grow close to the ground that your kid with little or no effort can go out, grab, and pop in their mouth. Things like snap peas are a great hit, strawberries, raspberries, things that don't really require any time between harvest and eating. The immediate reward of harvesting that tomato, popping it in their mouths, and enjoying that flavor is going to get your kid interested and engaged in gardening. Location is very, very important for a kid-friendly garden. I have a small path that goes all the way around my garden, and what I've done immediately adjacent to the path is planted those kid-friendly, snack-ready crops so that the kids don't actually have to go over anything to get to the crop that they want. They're able to simply harvest it right there. You're also able to protect other things like hot peppers and onions from the kids by putting them deeper into the garden where they can't necessarily reach. What I've done is I've planted my son's favorite crop, strawberries, all the way at the back of the garden. I have a little path that goes all the way around the garden, and the last place is the strawberries. So what I've done is I've planted those kid-friendly, snack-ready plants along the path. What this does is as he's going for those strawberries, he's exposed to other crops that he may not have otherwise wanted or been interested in, and he stops and snacks along the way. Often with older children, if they show interest, what I'll do is I'll actually dedicate a part of the garden to them, where they're able to select what they want to grow, harvest what they've grown, and take care of those plants. I find it's a great learning opportunity and bonding opportunity to actually go to the greenhouse with them and select the plants that they want to grow. You also get to teach them some very valuable gardening skills as they learn to take care of their little garden plot. Commonly when I speak to people who don't necessarily enjoy gardening, it often roots back to a memory of being bad and being punished by being sent out to the garden to weed. I've invested a lot of time and effort in trying to figure out the most effective and most cost-effective way to garden in my area so that I can spend less time maintaining the garden and more time enjoying the garden, and it's also less likely to cause my son to dislike gardening because it's just too much work. Life is busy, and life with or around children is even busier. But I make sure to dedicate some time to go out and play with my son in and around the garden as often as I can during the growing season. And I really hope to be able to bond and share some of my favorite memories of the garden and my family with my son. Children are naturally curious, and by spending time with them out in the garden, I hope that I'll be able to encourage respect for our food, a love and fascination with plants and gardening, and to develop some of those cherished memories that I hold so dear to my own heart. If you have tips about encouraging gardening amongst our youth, or you'd like to know more, I highly encourage you check out the comment section below this video. Please feel free to join the Alberta Urban Garden Facebook community, where I often share different photos of my gardening experience, including, most recently, the addition of our new gardening buddy, Danger the dog. Thank you for spending time with me today. I appreciate it very much, and I hope you have a fantastic day.